I tend to remember, sort of at least three dreams of a night, and I have it less so now, but I used to have a lot of that sleep paralysis thing, where it's whether you're dreaming or whether you're awake isn't entirely clear. Hello, I'm Becky Brewis. I'm one of the artists participating in the In Dreams show. I'm going to be showing large drawings that use a body casting process and graphite rubbing and rubbing of natural surfaces as part of the show. I met the group of people who are involved with the Dreams show at the Royal Drawing School 2 years ago. I didn't go to art school and went to study English instead straight after school, and I guess developed the interest that I now sort of use as an artist there, really. And so I graduated 7 years ago and have been doing lots of different jobs since then, but always making my own work at the same time. Text is normally a sort of temporal experience if you're reading, writing, or if you're being read to, and looking at a painting is a spatial one, or looking at a drawing is it's to do with space. And I'm quite interested in those relationships and how you can slightly flip it and make a text into something spatial and a drawing into something that deals with time. So at the moment I'm working on these plaster cast makings and rubbing the plaster, creating what I hope are images in time as well as in space that have a kind of specificity that ties them to a particular time, but that also relate to maybe a larger stretch of time or something that predates our own day to day. You know how you wake up from a dream and you think that was a fantastic story that I've just written, and then you write it down and then you realise no, it was haywire, like there was no structure there at all. I feel similarly about the visuals in dreams, that they're often a bit gaudy, like they can be powerful at the time, but then you wake up and you think, oh, it's a bit naff, like the other day there was a woman on the beach holding apples and a baby sort of eating one of the apples and she's running into the sea, and it was all like very sort of high drama. I dream about shipwrecks a lot, but to actually draw them, you've got to understand why you're making a picture. Maybe you can't just take something straight out of fantasy and give it and not tie it to some kind of reality. So I sort of tend to steer clear of that kind of narrative drawing of dreams. I'm interested in this idea of sort of after images. So if you look at the sun and you shut your eyes, you have that after image sort of left in your retina, and how that feels about how that kind of relates to what you take from the images that you have in your dreams, create in your dreams. You're not passive, and then how you deal with them in the next day or whenever they sort of come to in your life afterwards. And your sort of the work that I'm making for the show at the moment, I guess, deals directly with that after image thing, with impressions that are left on a surface that you wouldn't ordinarily see. So I've been taking castings of, say, the underside of my palm and how that would look if it was pressed up against the table. So an angle of your hand that you wouldn't normally see, and an image that doesn't quite function in a kind of three-dimensional world. It's too flat. The show opens on the 26th of September and runs till the 30th, and it'd be great to see you there.